that traffic stop. The New York State Inspector General's office looked into the gun policies of safety officers on CUNY campuses. Their report details recommendations for increased gun safety and sparking policy changes for all executive state agencies. Our Capitol correspondent Jamie DeLine has the story.
The New York State Inspector General's office issued a 25-page report reviewing CUNY's firearm policies and procedures. According to the Inspector General, in 2020, a CUNY peace officer fired shots at 2 NYPD officers during a domestic violence incident.
The peace officer himself was killed by police, and who mercifully, although they were shot themselves, managed to save the woman. What came out of that was an investigation into how it was that this CUNY peace officer had previously violated CUNY's firearms policies. Although in the incident in question, he was using personal firearms, it turned out that he had previously brought his state-issued firearm home and that he had been previously charged with domestic violence incidents.
This incident, as well as a few others involving CUNY public safety staff, are highlighted in the report.
What we found was that across the state agency, there was a wide variety of policies in place. They were inconsistent, many of them lacked update, and they weren't necessarily being enforced as they should have been.
When it comes to firearm safety, Lang shared recommendations across the CUNY system, such as updating all firearm policies, implementing firearm controls such as logbooks and daily locker checks, and mandating fitness for duty reviews after any domestic violence allegation, mental health crisis, or a suspension of a firearm license. This report also resulted in statewide agency changes as well.
In the time since, as we have undertaken this assessment, those policies have been addressed, and now every agency is required to update their policies consistent with best practices and to submit them to the Division of Criminal Justice Services for review and assessment annually.
The Inspector General tells me she hopes this will help stop domestic and firearm violence before it begins. Reporting in Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.
Football season's almost over for our boys in the Mohawk Valley. Eyewitness Sports Director Dorian Alert is here to help wrap things up.
Thanks, Thomas. We're starting to wrap up football season in the Mohawk Valley. I have highlights from this weekend for you next on Eyewitness Sports.